How I made the Sylus emote. First, draw out your emote and make sure to have the individual elements of it separated for animating. I then copy and paste it into a new small canvas to crop the art to how I want. Here, I'm showing how I separate the art. I have the sunglasses, sparkles, and then the chibi itself. For the sparkles, I went a step further to separate them into different layers so I too can save them up individually. This will make it easier to animate it later. I then made a duplicate layer of the sunglasses and colored them a different color. These blue sunglasses will not show in the final emote, they are just a guide to help for placement later. This next step might be unnecessary, but I duplicated the original sunglasses layer again and moved it up so I can have the full arm as an element instead of it cropped. Once that was done, I saved each layer separately as a transparent PNG. Finally, animating. I used the software OpenTunes, which is free. After making the canvas size the same as my emote, I then input all my individual saved off elements in. I do 12 frames per second as it helps the final GIF have a smaller file size. I then use the blue sunglasses as a guide to help me with my placement of the actual sunglasses. I won't go into too much detail about how I animate each thing, but basically, using keyframes, I adjust the position of where I want things to start and end. Same thing with the sparkles, except instead of adjusting the position, I adjusted the scale of it to try and replicate that sparkling look. By the way, I am not an expert at animation, I only do more simple stuff. The emote is now done and all I have to do is export it. The file is 3000 by 3000 pixels, which is big for an emote, so I then take the emote and resize it on a website called easygif.com. I didn't record that part though. Now the Sylus emote is complete. He looks so silly. If you like it, you can get it on my Etsy. My shop is called Yazan Alt. I also have a kitty size emote. Okay, bye!